Okay, so Dean, you've been coming to me for a little while after a back injury. Can you maybe tell us a little bit about your injury initially?
So initially, I fell over and landed. I landed on my left hip, and someone landed on my right hip at the same time, and I cracked my hip socket. I think I tore the labrum in both hips, and then also ruptured a disc in me L5S1.
Very painful.
Yeah, super painful. Yeah, and since I've had a disc replacement, a metal disc slotted in there. Unfortunately, since the operation, it's been worse than before the operation, which is a bit unfortunate. The hip crack recovered, and I've since had an operation on both hips, orthoplasty. On both hips, and they have improved, but still get a little bit of soreness and a lot of referral pain down the legs.
Okay, so that's a daily. What's a daily pain pattern for
every
you?
day. Yeah, so it's a lot of pain and discomfort and limited mobility, a lot of fatigue, like really bad fatigue and pain. So a lot of bad sleepless nights and uncomfortable. Unable to sit for very long or stand for very long or walk for very long. Fortunately.
Okay, and so we've been doing biodynamic craniosacral therapy with pretty much most of the sessions that you've been coming to see me.
Yeah.
Tell me about your experience of that, how you find it, what happens, whatever you feel to share.
I've actually found it to work real well, like real well. Some of the sessions have just been amazing. Every session is slightly different, but each one just it's hard to explain, but the body just seems to just be so tight and crunched up and really uncomfortable and just so like as if I'm crunched into a ball and like I don't even know how to describe it, like kind of a bud of a flower. This is not an analogy just off the top of my head, but like a bud off my flower all crunched up, and then just as the session goes on, you can just feel your body releasing and like this flower just opening and just lengthening and stretching and relaxing and some of the, like I say, each session is completely different, and you get some pretty amazing sensations like quite like the session that we've just had, which is actually I've had the same happen in a few sessions before this, is where it'll be like suddenly as if you've been jabbed with morphine, and you just get a rush through your body up into your head of this lovely sensation. I don't know, very very nice. We've had one like really strange experience. One session that we had where I don't know what had gone on. I must have had so much tension built up for years. Unfortunately, this injury has been going on for about 6 or 7 years. So I've had a lot of ups and downs and peaks and troughs, I suppose. In one particular session, I literally just couldn't stop laughing. I don't know if that happens very often.
I remember that. It was just a lovely release.
Really strange feeling. Yeah. It was as if I just couldn't stop laughing. There was I really tried, and it was quite amazing. It was a very very strange experience.
I remember that was quite early in our treatment sessions.
It was, yes, yeah. And as if something had been holding on for so long, and even towards the end of the session, I started to giggle and burst out laughing, and then I remember after the session you had to, because I was going to have to drive home, but I wasn't really I was a little bit all wobbly and floppy, and my head was all a little bit dizzy, and you had to put me in the other room there and just sit for half an hour, and then I was sitting in my own on there, and I think you saw another client after me, and I was just sitting there literally laughing my head off for about half an hour and I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop laughing, and then it was really strange. Halfway through that, I just burst out crying, just for about 30 seconds, like from maniacal laughing to crying, and then straight back to laughing, and then I was laughing for about. It just kept on going. The whole day. I even went home and I kept. It just kept coming out like in these crazy giggles, and that was a really unique experience. And there's a couple of sessions since I've sort of wanted to laugh, but not in that way, not that in that uncontrollable way. But
So what, after we finish the session and you go home, how does the body feel then compared to before you started? What happens to you?
There's like strangely it's gonna sound crazy after me saying maniacal laughing, but I once was walking, parked up and went into town to do some errands, and I was and this is not usual for me. I had a spring in my step. I was whistling, and until I caught myself doing it, I was all happy and springing down. And normally I'm like a little old, I'm a 40-year-old bloke, but quite young at heart, very young at heart. But normally I'm like a little old man limping around. But I was just like my old self, there. Normally after a session, just feel brilliant. Generally about an hour or two later, then I get quite fatigued, but in a good way, like just tired, like as if I've been in a big workout without the muscle fatigue, just kind of shattered, as if you've been swimming in a sense. That you get that all through your body, head to toe.
Your body just wants to
rest.
rest.
Your body needs to kind of rest, as if you've been through like just for a good swim. But to be honest with you, that passes after you have a wee rest. I generally don't plan anything maybe for later in the afternoon too physically, but at the same time it's not like I can't. I still go for walks in the evening, and generally over just after each session a big improvement.
Great. And this is something that you would recommend for others? It sounds like it
definitely. I rave about it all the time to people. I
Awesome.
really do.
Awesome.
And I even tell them when I try to explain what it is you do and how it works. I honestly don't know, and I can't put my finger on it. And I just try to say you've just got to try it. I try to put it into words to friends and family, and it's hard to do. I just says it just works. It really does.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.